Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about the
What's up, ladies and gents? This is K-Sig Kid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Now, last night we were raiding, and we were just kicking butt and taking names. Of course, this raid has to start out with the night being super spooky, coming through the glass before it's even broken. But this was actually our second battle against Crota for the night. The first battle, it was 4 of the people I normally raid with, Ecto, Bulldog, Nugs, and myself, and we took 2 other players who I had never raided before. One of them dropped out, and one of them brought in their level 30 character and asked if we could go ahead and do the raid. Well, since we took Crota down in one trial just in the run before, we figured, what else do we have to lose? So we said, yeah, bring in the 30, and we grabbed another random person that I'd never raided with before, and we decided to take down Crota with a 30 in the group. And again, this is our first run with this second group. We'll see how that ends up going. Hint, it's probably going to go pretty well. So why is that? Is it that Destiny players are, getting their strategies down and becoming more familiar with the raid, where there's just less chance of screwing up, now that the strategies are out there for what to do? Maybe. It kind of feels that way. It really feels like once you get your teamwork down, you know exactly what you're going to be doing. Things just go really smoothly. And we had Ecto running the sword. He was a hunter, and he ran it both times for the raids. And again, good sword bearer is pretty key, and Ecto did a good job, didn't get too greedy, took him down, just did everything he needed to do. Another key component, again, is having armor pieces that let you gain health on orb pickup. You see, I left those orbs alone. Those will be in case I get hit at some point in the raid. I can come back and heal up pretty nicely. So we're just grouping up over here on the left-hand side, and it looks like we're all ready to go, so let's book it. And if you book it out here altogether, the boomers don't come up, and you really don't have to worry about getting into this first position with taking any damage. Ecto kind of hides up on that pillar in front, and we just need to get the sword bearer wherever he may be. Of course, he always likes to hide somewhere. I see you. Oh yeah, this spear from the Iron Banner works really well. It does a nice job staggering him. It works even better if I would have got some crit hits, but we took him down nonetheless. I always like to continue putting a little bit of primary on Crota, so he's always looking at us, pointing, saying, hey, you guys over there. Anything to take the attention off the sword bearer. But we get him down the first time, and Ecto gets up, and I do like to do rockets the second time because we want Crota down all the time in the second go-round as quick as possible. But we've got rockets flying everywhere. And I said for our Titan to book it. As soon as Crota goes to a knee, get in position, and there we go. We've got a nice bubble. It helps block out the blast from the boomer, give us a little bit of overshield. I mean, that was essentially as crisp of a run as you can do in the beginning. I don't know if anybody else took any damage, but considering that we had a Yellow Knight in the room with us to start, the fact that we made it through so flawlessly up to this point is a good thing. The one cool thing about Crota is you essentially only have to do things right 3 times. That's it. You can get him down to a knee, down to a knee 6 times, but do 3 full rotations. You can win this fight. And that's all you have to do. Think about it. Can you do something right 3 times in this game? You've done stuff right so many times just to get to this point. You can do it 3 more. Now, I don't know if this is something that is a superstition or if it works, but it's been working for us as far as getting the sword bearer down to the middle. What we do is the entire group just shoots at this middle glass. It doesn't have to necessarily be constantly, but just continue putting bullets into there to get the sword bearer aggroed over toward the middle and just make him easier to find whenever you come out. Now, I've told a couple of my friends that do this on Twitch, this strategy, and it didn't necessarily work so well for them. Then again, their entire group wasn't doing it, so who knows. Again, placing a bubble when leaving helps protect against the boomers as well. It's just really nice to play it safe, and wow, the sword bearer is already down. You can see the absolute benefit of getting him down to the middle. Your teammates especially are shooting off if they've got Gallahorns and are ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and pop off with this rocket here since, we're in position and I've got some extra ones. I'm not going to need them all for the raid. Crota's down to his knee. So we're on the third set of strikes, third set of 3 strikes that Ecto does. Crota's up again, rockets out, he's down, and it's time to go to the Ogre room. So we've now done 2 full rotations with the sword and Crota. Watch out for those boomer blasts. I got a little bit of splash damage, but, you know, I'm not too worried about it. I think I'll be fine. Heading over to this doorway, I just like to be on this side, because the very first time I ever came down to Ogre room, I was over on the left, and I stayed up there after killing the first Ogre, and died to the second Ogre's blast, because I didn't know it was coming. One time I make a mistake, I don't want to do it again. I do not want to cause a repeat, and we've got this Ogre. Get him. Since I don't have Yellowhorn, I don't typically fire off my rockets on a single target. There is, you know, just nothing that compares to the Yellowhorn rocket, so I don't even bother. Just try some staggering and stuff with my sniper rifle, which does a pretty good job of that. Now this Ogre was a little bit more of a pain in the butt hiding over in the middle area. So I am going to go ahead and try to get some shots out here with the Hunger of Crota, and yeah, that'll work. That'll work. He's almost dead. Okay, hit him this time. There we go. Couple hits, and I think those sniper shots, yeah, they took him down. But look at that Gatekeeper out there in the middle. Oh, he's booking it back. I think we have a Titan bubble up again. Again, just another precaution. Get that overshield. I like to run to the left side of that pillar so that I'm up against the wall closer. There are boomer blasts everywhere. Yeah, threading the needle. I've got some backup here, taking care of the thralls in front of me. Orbs on the floor from the beginning that I can take up for health. I mean, you know, everything that you need at the end stage of the game, you can set up in the beginning. That's why we use our supers on the Yellow Knights in the beginning, because you can have a floor filled with orbs. And all you need is one. If you have a helmet on that grants you health on orb pickup, all you need to do is pick up one orb, and boom, your health is fully restored. So again, you can kind of set yourself up completely for the end part of the raid by just playing it smart in the beginning. Same thing like people using the heavy ammo glitch, they can set themselves up with tons of purple ammo here in case they need it in the end. And you saw, as I was just mentioning the heavy ammo glitch, the sword bearer ran all the way under the tower. He and the Gatekeeper are under there having their little makeout session under the tower. Ooh, that's gross. Right now, it's just a waiting game. We've already taken Crota down twice, and instead of trying to rush it and get the sword bearer and take Crota down on the right-hand side, we're just going to do what's been working before. And that's pretty much why you need a level 32 to be your sword bearer, because you have room for error. A 31 sword bearer? No. I mean, sure, maybe the top tier, upper echelon, 0.5 percentile player can do it. I mean, somebody soloed the normal raid of Crota with like 500 hours of time, so I'm sure level 31 could do it. It's not probably impossible if you're, you know, the best of the best. But for the rest of the general public, no, that is just a silly, terrible idea. It's a bad idea. Let your sword bearer be level 32. And wow, so yeah, he is way under there. I can't even find him. I'm stuck behind everybody. By the time I get to do anything, he's already down. So I wasn't much help there, but I was help in shooting the glass, and that's what brought him down. I say that in my mind. So since we only need to take Crota down twice, it's rockets away. I've got 2 rockets. There's one, swap to primary just to make sure. Couple hits, enrage is near, no panic, no fear in our game, and let them fly. This is it, Ecto, your time to shine. Done, and Thrall's behind me, hitting me. Another word of Crota, no crux on our 2 runs that we did tonight. That stinks. I was really hoping to at least get one. Someday. What's it been? Like the last 3 weeks Hard Raid's been out that I've done it with all 3 characters. I think the first week I only did it with 2. And there's our level 30 coming in. Yeah, just checking. We did indeed have a level 30. Yes, we did. So anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel to keep updated on daily Destiny content. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, and I'll see you around in Destiny.